Hi everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, and today is a very exciting day. The team from Snell Tree Experts are on their way and they're gonna work their magic in the garden, really just pruning as necessary and very specifically pollarding my space sycamore. Also, the Prunus mume that I had, thought was really in decline is basically completely dead at this point. I'm super happy that that is also on the chopping block. Now, before they get here, I just want to share the story of the sycamore and why I'm having it pollarded and not completely removed. So, and here they are pulling up. About 10 years ago, my friend, Dr. Jason Smith from University of Florida, gave me this little seedling and informed me that its parent, its mother, had actually been seed that had gone to the International Space Station. And then the subsequent seedlings are really called the space sycamores. So I've had this sort of fun story to be able to share with people. I don't need a sycamore. They get enormous. It already has gotten enormous, but I don't want to lose it entirely. So I was going through pictures from my trip last year to Europe, and I saw all these amazing pollarded sycamores or plane trees, and I thought, wait a second, that's what we could do to this. But I don't have the confidence to do it myself, or frankly, the equipment. So I'm so excited that the team from Snell is here to be able to take this on, and I can't wait to see how the garden will change over the course of the day. I think that's the real process of this. Having the tree guys here is the instant gratification element that they offer. So I hope that you'll enjoy today's video and be inspired. And if you live in the Raleigh area, I just cannot recommend Snell Tree Experts enough. They have been such a pleasure to work with. I have been contracting with them for several years now, and frankly, if every business would just run as well as they do, the world would be a much better place.
So I'm gonna go kind of right in through this.
Yep. I think that's the right size.
I think that'll give you the best look. If I go any higher, then I'm gonna have to keep it more pointy.
So in addition to taking on that big sycamore, they are limbing up a whole bunch of other trees and just doing some general, very necessary tree work. And this is why I always recommend having an arborist that you trust, that you work with. When you have an extensive tree collection like I do, either I need to get my act together and do a lot more pruning more regularly, or I hire the experts to do what they do. And well, that's definitely, I think, the better decision. So they're gonna start with that water oak, which again is a tree that I probably should never have allowed to grow. Now I'm having to pay for regular maintenance. Basically every 3 years, I'm having Snell come in and do some limbing up and some just, cleaning out of the crown. And I'm also having them put in a growth regulator to help reduce the amount of growth that it puts on. So that's actually where they're gonna start, that big water oak behind me in the east meets west border. So I keep going back and forth about whether I should just have them completely remove the sycamore or if pollarding it makes sense. I'm feeling very indecisive in this moment, and it's literally the moment that matters. Hopefully they're gonna go ahead and take out the Prunus mume first, so it gives me like another 20 minutes to decide. I hate when I'm emotionally connected to a plant that I keep it even when it's not the right choice. This is certainly not the first time this has happened to me. All right, we've decided to go with the pollarding. It's Ethan's first time ever doing this to a sycamore. So we've talked through it, we've looked at lots of pictures, and you know what? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't matter. The tree can come out later on. We're giving it a shot. It's so exciting to see see this happening. I know it's gonna look really weird. I have faith in the process. If you come out for the fall open garden, you'll get to see it live and in person. Saturday, September 20th, from noon to 4 p.m. Free, no registration, rain or shine. Okay, you guys, it's getting topped now. Whew, that sun comes out, it's hot. It's down. Okay, there's no going back now. The tree is pollarded. Well, in process. It's so funny. There's all this tree work happening and the butterflies are completely unaffected. Snell Tree Experts are so awesome. This is so exciting. It's so exciting, y'all, and I'm missing all the activity because I've been stuck on the stupid computer. The Prunus mume is down. That variegated dogwood is definitely going to go through some shock, but it's okay. I think it'll recover, and to be honest, it won't be in full sun for long because now with these other trees out, the magnolias are really gonna jump. It's like a whole new bed. And it's so much more sun under here. I think everything that's planted in the understory is gonna do really well. Yay! I love when Snell comes to make magic happen here. Look, I didn't even notice. They got the peach tree, one peach tree down, one more to go. It's definitely gonna be more appropriately sized. It's like a whole new yard. Look at this bed. It looks so much better. Now, of course, when we have a really hot sunny day, I expect there will be some reaction from the Edgeworthia and from that variegated dogwood. But in the long haul, this is a massive improvement. I could not be happier. And I'm really excited to see how that sycamore reacts to this hard cutback. Again, as I've kind of worked through it, in my mind, if it doesn't make sense, we'll just take the whole thing out. But this is step one. And look at this. They've really limbed up and transformed this Josephine. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, it's as if someone lives here. It looks amazing. And I'm really excited to see the Chinese fringe tree, which I've never done any pruning on at all. And oh my gosh, it looks so good. Look at that. They limbed it up and cleaned out the crown and it looks amazing. Oh, I love Snell Tree Experts so much. Well, as usual, I just can't say enough good things about the crew from Snell Tree Experts. And when you have a large tree collection like I do, and you overplanted them, and then you don't take the time to prune them properly, having arborists like this is super important. And today is no exception. Everything they did looks amazing. Oh my gosh, the woodland has all this space now. And the soil is so incredible from 12 years of piling up stuff. Well, the biggest changes from today's visit from Snell Tree Experts is definitely here along this fence line. Namely, having that sycamore pollarded. Hopefully my timing isn't terrible It would have been better to wait until January, but I didn't want to wait. That's the bottom line. It's August. It may have time to resprout. Honestly, it's a sycamore. I don't think it's going to die. And then the real pruning and training of it will start like winter of 27. At least that's my train of thought. Also had them basically just cut the heads off of those peaches because they had gotten so big. I don't get any fruit from them because they're too tall and they get fungus. So we're gonna see how they come out next spring and if this kind of rejuvenates them. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them to the ground and not replace them because I don't need a bunch of trees on this fence line. I prefer it to be more sun so that I can grow things like pumpkins and corn and poppies through the winter season. So I'm really excited with how this border has turned out. And I do hope that you will plan to subscribe and continue to tune in so you can see how these gardens continue to evolve. Well, as always, thanks so much for watching. Happy gardening, everybody.